Well, nights like these are just what you hope for as a spectator. A warm welcome. I'm your match commentator, Derek Ray, and my partner, ready to bring you all the analysis and technical talk, is Stuart Robson. And we can't wait for this one to start with justifiable cause. It's Real Madrid facing Manchester City.
Well, this should be interesting today. I like the makeup of both teams. They really do have a good balance of attacking and defensive qualities. But the team that has the greater desire will probably come out on top.
Ødegaard. Oh, and it goes! And that is simply vivacious on the volley. Take a bow, take several bows. The degree of difficulty was high, but you wouldn't know it. What a skill to possess. Absolutely marvellous. So City get the match restarted. Can they come up with an equaliser having conceded? Zinedine Zidane. Now with Hakimi. Fellaini. Son. Now with Ginola. Martin Ødegaard. Good work from City to win back the ball. Ronaldo. Eusebio. Zambrotta. Rijkaard. Ginola. Anthony. Marek Hamšík. And Real's creative tendencies coming to the fore. Fellaini. Theo Hernandez. Cristiano Ronaldo. Eusebio. Cristiano Ronaldo. Good-looking attack launched by Ronaldo here. And the referee has awarded a corner following that touch. Well, nothing comes of it. Defensive Brazilians to shut them down. Emmanuel Petit. And with that, the first half draws to a close. So back in business, the second half underway, and City trying to plot a route back into this one. Nemanja Vidic. Fellaini. Marwan Fellaini. Zidane on the ball. Lionel Messi. Eusebio. Hakimi. Well, good run this. Now, what can he do with it? A glorious chance. Well, it might still work out for them. Well, mopping up defensively. Well, the ball back with City here. And Real come away with it. Really inventive stuff from Real here. Real chance! Oh, disappointing clearance. He succeeds in clearing it. Anthony. Well, a classic example of how to intercept. Eusebio. 10 minutes left for play. And he might be through here. Well, he strayed offside just as it looked promising.
Well, Real are nearly there now. The fans know it too. Just listen to the noise inside this stadium.
Fellaini. Time is against Manchester City, but still they could hit back. Decisive in the tackle. And a throw in here. Ronaldo. He read the situation defensively and did his job. So there goes the final whistle. Real Madrid victorious, and their fans are going to be happy with this.
Well, Derek, they didn't dominate the game by any means today, but overall they had the better of the chances and just about deserved their win.
Well, just the sort of weather the fans were hoping for this evening. It's absolutely ideal. I'm Derek Ray, in position to bring you live match commentary, and my expert analyst, as always on these occasions, is Stuart Robson. And no question, this ought to be a game that gets pulses racing. It's Real Madrid, and they take on Real Madrid.
Well, the atmosphere is building nicely here, and we've got two teams who like to play good football. Let's hope we get a good game here. It should be.
David Ginola. Well, a long-distance effort and a highly respectable one, Stuart.
Well, he surprised everybody, including me. It's a decent effort, you have to say.
Gareth Bale. On to Bale. Well, they've given him too much space. And a chance for them to nudge in front. Oh, good defending to stop a decent-looking attack. Ginola. Martin Ødegaard. Ødegaard. Can they forge ahead? And there it is, the opening goal, 1-0, and they'll feel they deserve it.
Well, let's take another look, and wow, how cleanly does he hit that? The keeper was never going to save it. What a good goal that is.
Action underway once more. A wake-up call for the Real players, maybe. Can they find a response now? Bale. On to Benzema. And stopping the danger. Oh, so close to extending their lead.
Well, that really would have put them in a commanding position, but it's still all to play for here.
Bale. On to Benzema. Well, a good tackle. Son. Well, from so far out, it didn't appear to be the high percentage option. Close though, Stuart.
Well, he did have options, but that was a good effort in the end. He wasn't too far away, was he?
Bale. Foul there. Free kick awarded. Well, deemed to have been a cautionable offence.
Well, no question about it. He deserved his booking there.
That is that for the first half here. Well, radical change here from Real Madrid. 3 substitutes to come on at once. So the ball rolling again. Second half underway. Will Real be able to up their game? Benzema. This is Kroos. Federico Valverde. Barnes. Fine build-up as they look to add to their advantage. Safe pair of hands, did his job. Rijkaard. It's with Ødegaard. What can Real do from this position? Well, when all was said and done, Stuart, he wasn't a million miles away.
No, he wasn't, because he generates so much power from that sort of distance. His technique is brilliant.
Martin Ødegaard. Dembele on the ball. And Bellingham. Now with Rijkaard. Well, they keep working away, looking for passing lanes. What a genuine opportunity, but it was squandered. Goal kick. Rafael Marquez. Into the final 20 minutes. Bale. Well, using the space really well, but now can they push on? Can they keep it out? Chance maybe. Well, it just petered out.
Well, what an atmosphere we've got inside this stadium. These supporters are doing everything they can to get their team over the finish line.
So a corner kick it'll be following the deflection. Just wanted to get it out of there. And the referee says that will do it. It's the end of the game, and it's a victory for Real Madrid. Their fans are going to be happy with this.
Well, Derek, it was very competitive. Chances at both ends, but I feel they were the better team, and they deserved their victory.
And a warm welcome on what is a fine day for football. I'm delighted to be able to report. My name is Derek Ray, and joining me for commentary is Stuart Robson. And every reason to believe we're in for an entertaining match here. It's Ajax facing Real Madrid.
Well, thanks, Derek. The best coach I played under would always tell us before kick-off, earn the right to play. If you can win your individual battles, outrun your opponent, eventually you'll get the space to show your ability. I'm sure that's being echoed by the coaches here today.
Heung-min Son. Son. Sound piece of goalkeeping. Iniesta. Teammates available, but timely defending when it mattered. Son. David Ginola. Anthony. Anthony. Well, I think just lost his focus for a second, and a throw-in conceded. Well, it was their own throw-in. Gianluca Zambrotta. It is a decent-looking attack here. Smuggled away by King. And there it is! The opening goal! 1-0, and they'll feel they deserve it.
Well, here you can see it again. Good run, great strength, and a composed finish under pressure. That's a top-class goal.
Are back underway, and 1-0 it is. Let's see what happens next. Son. Now Roberto Carlos. Just trying to keep their opponents on their toes with the passing game. Forlan! No shortage of excitement. Level again. No wonder they're excited.
Well, here's the replay, and it's a really inviting ball played into the box, begging players to attack it, and it ends up with a fairly simple finish. Certainly not much the goalkeeper can do about that.
So underway again, following the goal that made things level. Ginola. Now Son. Hamšík, and a goal to re-establish their advantage. Just look at the celebrations.
Let's see this again, because the delivery into the box couldn't be any better. Played into just the right area, and then the shot is emphatic. He strikes it with such power, the keeper has no time to react. What a good finish.
So Ajax restart the game, and we're going to find out if there will be a quick reply from them here. There certainly needs to be. And the whistle is sounded for half-time in this game. The ball moving again. Real have the lead, but they won't be taking anything for granted. Well, he was a long way from goal, but that didn't seem to bother him.
Well, he won't strike a football much better than that. That certainly had the keeper worried.
Çalhanoğlu. Roberto Carlos. Diego Forlan. It's with Çalhanoğlu. Ajax looking dangerous. Ideal for the goalkeeper, for any keeper. "30 minutes to go then. Martin Ødegaard. And on to Forlan. Now with Forlan. Marek Hamšík. Ginola. It's with Hamšík. Petit. And he's made headway. And it's in! Real Madrid firmly in charge here.
Well, I have to say, this is a really good goal. Just look how well balanced he is. He knows he's going to be under pressure, but he shows great composure to hit the target.
Well, the action continues, and no shortage of goals. 3-1 as things stand. Might be able to get in behind the defence. And cleared away. Just 10 minutes to go. Making sure nothing came of it. Well, he's given us away. Iniesta. And the referee says that will do it. It's the end of the game, and it's a victory for Real Madrid. Their fans are going to be happy with this.
Well, Derek, it was fairly comfortable in the end because they were tactically superior, had better individuals, and were always a threat going forward. It was a really good performance and a good result as well.
Well, just the sort of weather the fans were hoping for this evening. It's absolutely ideal. I'm Derek Ray on the commentary gantry, and sharing duties with me today, Stuart Robson. And we're fully convinced this game will live up to its billing. It's Flamengo, and they take on Real Madrid.
Well, Derek, when looking forward to this game, you can't help but notice there are some great matchups all over the pitch, particularly in those central areas. Whichever team wins more of those battles will win the game.
Theo Hernandez. I must say, this looks promising. Son. Well, when all was said and done, Stuart, he wasn't a million miles away.
No, he wasn't, because he generates so much power from that sort of distance. His technique is brilliant.
Lampard. And he did so well to move across and deal with the danger. Did well to clear it away. And a goal to open the scoring. No wonder they're celebrating.
Well, when you see this again, the defending just isn't good enough. The clearance doesn't get enough height on it, doesn't get enough distance on it, and suddenly the ball's being played back into their danger area, and they don't reorganise themselves, and that's why the ball's in the back of their net.
So Real restart the game. Disappointed to have conceded. Can they find an equaliser? Deciding to give it to the keeper. And Zambrotta winning back possession. And now it's Hamsik. Frank Lampard. Eusebio. Surely. And a goal it is. They lead by 2 now. Fully deserved.
Well, here you can see what a good goal this is. He hits it so cleanly, and the keeper has no chance. That's a great strike.
And the ball is moving again. 2-0 is how it stands. Anthony. Ginola. Can he get one back? And oh, it's in! We cannot declare this contest over. They still believe.
look at this again, because this is a really well-worked goal. The passing is incisive, the movement off the ball is bright, and it leads to a fairly simple finish in the end. It's a great goal.
So the ball is rolling again. 2-1 the scoreline. Heung-min Son. Defensive Brazilians to shut them down. Well, he was a long way from goal, but that didn't seem to bother him.
Well, he won't strike a football much better than that. That certainly had the keeper worried.
Well, Real Madrid are going to make the change now. So the whistle then. We're at the halfway stage in this match. So back in business, the ball moving again, and Real with a bit of work ahead of them. Son. On to Ginola, and danger still. Threat over for now, it seems. Owen. Gareth Bale. Owen, in position. It's in. They're looking really relaxed and confident, and not giving the opposition much of a look in.
Well, this is a very tidy finish, as you can see. He's under so much pressure, but his strength just allows him to hit through the ball cleanly. It's an excellent goal.
And not one, but two substitutions here for Real Madrid. So they get the ball moving again. 3-1 the scoreline here. What's going to happen next? Pele. Frank Rijkaard. Frank Rijkaard now. Just the challenge that was required. Into the final 20 minutes. Theo Hernandez. Really good interception. Pele. Could reduce the deficit. Marek Hamšík. Son. Heung-min Son. It's with Hamšík. Top-class defending. So almost at full time, and the home side very much in command. Stuart, what have you made of their overall performance?
Well, they've controlled most of the game, haven't they? Their 1- and 2-touch passing has been sharp.
The referee blows for full time. It ends at a victory for the home team. No complaints from the fans here.
Well, Derek, they were better than their opponents in all aspects of the game. They defended well enough, they dominated midfield, and they created chances as well. It was a great performance.
Welcome everyone on a perfect night for football with the floodlights beaming down. My name's Derek Ray and delighted to have alongside me as usual on these occasions, Stuart Robson. And the general feeling is we should be in for a spellbinding occasion. It's Real Madrid facing Real Madrid.
Well, thanks Derek as always. The scene is set, two good teams, a great playing surface and a vibrant atmosphere. It has all the ingredients for a really exciting game.
Now Zambrotta. Well read to put an end to that attack. David Ginola. Hamšík now. Good pass. And moving the ball nicely. Using all his defensive acumen to cut it out. Socrates. Shevchenko. Real Madrid coming away with it. Rijkaard. Attacking possibilities for Real. Real Madrid have been awarded the free kick. Shevchenko. It's with Ødegaard. Take it away. Shevchenko. Anthony. It's with Ødegaard. And on to Ginola. Ginola! In it goes! The goal for 1-0, and that changes the dynamic.
Well, here you can see it again. Good run, great strength and a composed finish under pressure. That's a top-class goal.
Well, the ball is moving once more. How important will that opening goal prove to be? Bale. Rijkaard. And with that, the first half draws to a close. Well, it is advantage Real after the first 45 minutes, but there's a long way from being settled. In with a chance. And a goal it is for Real Madrid. They are on a victory course.
Well, just look at this again. He's so hard to knock off the ball once he gets going. Of course the defending could be better, but that's a great individual goal.
And the ball is moving again. 2-0 is how it stands. Veron. Vinicius Junior. Ginola. Marek Hamšík. Frank Rijkaard. It's with Ødegaard. Ginola. And he might be through here. And you cannot argue with a hat-trick. Simply unstoppable today.
Well, as you can see, this is absolutely brilliant. He's such a good runner with the ball, and it's a great individual goal. Brilliant from him.
So on they go again, and every indication that Real are going to stroll to victory here. Veron. At times they make passing look easy. Showing good patience, teamwork and passing in evidence. Shevchenko, a goal! He's dispatched it, much to the sheer delight of the fans.
Well, it's a goal you'd expect him to score, but he kept his cool and he put it away nicely. He'll be happy with that.
Substitution for Real Madrid. Well, the action continues. And no shortage of goals. 3-1 as things stand. Is it going to be? And there it is! Another goal! And surely there's no way back from this now.
Well, as you can see, this is a wonderful strike. He makes the perfect connection, and he has so much pace on it. It's a great goal.
Well, not too much defending going on in the grand scheme of things. 4-1. Scholes. Paul Scholes. Looking for the final pass that will open things up. But then the one that goes astray. Rijkaard. Rijkaard. Another goal! The lead grows to 4 now. A rampant display.
Well, just look how he holds off the defender. He keeps his balance and he still hits the target. What a good goal that is.
It's a massive lead, and it's very hard to imagine them losing it now. Socrates. And the referee brings this match to a close. Not the result Real Madrid were looking for. I wonder what you made of this.
Oh dear, Derek, that was a worrying display. They were completely outplayed in almost every department. The coach has got a lot of work to do before the next game.
Hello, it's great to be with you, and I don't think anybody is going to complain, especially about the weather. I'm Derek Ray, and sharing commentary with me, as usual, is Stuart Robson. And no question, this ought to be a game that gets pulses racing. It's Real Madrid facing Real Madrid.
Thanks, Derek. Well, this should be a decent game today. Both managers will have a game plan. Both teams have a certain style of play, and both sides will want to start quickly. I'm looking forward to this.
Anthony. Rafael Marquez. Pirlo. Now Zidane. Zinedine Zidane. Now with Bale. He doesn't have to do it on his own. Cross. Now with Pele. In position to give them the lead, maybe. Petit with defensive chores to carry out. Bale. Martin Ødegaard. Frank Rijkaard now. Moving the ball nicely, but can they forge ahead? Pretty clear who got the last touch, so it will be a corner. Zinedine Zidane. On to Thuram. Zidane on the ball. Pirlo. So plenty of forward momentum from Real Madrid here. Well, a long-distance effort and a highly respectable one, Stuart.
Well, he surprised everybody, including me. It's a decent effort, you have to say.
Zinedine Zidane. Toni Kroos. Son. Now with Pele. Into the advanced position. He succeeds in clearing it. And a goal here from Toni Kroos to put his team in front.
Well, when you see this again, the defending just isn't good enough. The clearance doesn't get enough height on it, doesn't get enough distance on it, and suddenly the ball's being played back into their danger area, and they don't reorganise themselves, and that's why the ball's in the back of their net.
Son. And on to Ginola. So the whistle then. We're up the halfway stage in this match. Into the second half then, and Real doing the chasing. Anthony. Well, he's bound to be disappointed with himself. Not a great effort, Stuart.
Well, the less said about that, the better. Not a good decision from him.
Zinedine Zidane. Bale. Pirlo. Now with Bale. Zidane on the ball. Well, the pass not finding its target. 30 minutes to go then. Frank Rijkaard. Top-class defending. Ødegaard. This could be the equaliser. Oh, splendid header, but a fine save. Time for a change then. Just the clearance that was needed. Hamšík. It's with Petit. Son. Well, a bit short with the clearance. Son. Now with Pele. 10 minutes to go. This could be it! Oh, it's in! And that might be the goal that clinches it for them. No looking back now, surely.
Well, here it is, 1v1 against the keeper, and the outcome was never really in doubt. He never looked like missing that.
So making the substitution now. So 2-0 now. Hamšík. Dembele. Kimmich. It's with Ødegaard. Well, he's certainly not alone. Heung-min Son. The final whistle, and not to be for Real Madrid. They have to accept defeat. What did you think of their performance as a whole?
You're absolutely right, Derek. They really struggled to get to grips with the game. They always seemed second to the ball, and then just a few mistakes at the back, and it's cost them. Poor performance all round.
Hello and a warm welcome on what is a glorious night for football. Perfect playing conditions. I'm your match commentator Derek Ray at the microphone, and sitting alongside me is the former Arsenal, West Ham and Coventry midfield player Stuart Robson. And with kick-off just moments away, we really should be in for a magnificent occasion. It's Real Madrid and they take on Real Madrid.
Well, as is always the case, both teams will look to control the centre of the pitch. Whichever can do that will dominate possession and probably the game. This is going to be key, I think, today.
No-nonsense clearance. Rudi Völler. And Best has it. Now with Charlton. Superb defensive judgment to end the attack. Anthony. It's with Ødegaard. Ginola. Is it going to be? Well, that's a really top-notch piece of defending. Toni Kroos. George Best. Still passing it around with authority. Can he put them in front? And there it is, 1-0. Their efforts have been rewarded. And look at the celebrations.
Well, here we can see just how good this goal is. It has everything. Skill, pace and power. There was no stopping him there.
Well, the action underway. Can Real find a response now? Emmanuel Petit. James. Toni Kroos. Reece James. Well, they're moving it around with real purpose here. So, deflection, and it will be a throw-in. And nearing the half-time interval, Real Madrid hold the edge here. Stuart, how about your assessment of what you've seen? Oh, tremendous goal! A long way out, but took it on. A memorable finish.
Well, just look at this strike again. He hits it so well. That's a great bit of skill. No wonder he's pleased with himself.
So back underway with the scoreline standing at 2-0. Anthony. Now with Ginola. And now it's Hamsik. Fine challenge from Zidane. So the whistle then. We're at the halfway stage in this match. And the ball rolling again after what was a dazzling first 45 from Real. Can they repeat that in the second half? Well, they keep passing away. And it goes! A 3-goal cushion, and you truly sense it's a matter of how many.
Well, that was a fairly easy finish in the end, but he still had to take it. He won't mind how they come, though.
So on they go again, and every indication that Real are going to stroll to victory here. Martin Ødegaard. Hamsik. Brilliant tackle from Hierro. Zinedine Zidane. And on to Fuller. Fuller! A goal! And I'll tell you what, on this sort of form, very few would lay a glove on them.
Well, here's another look, and you can see what a good finish this is. He holds off the defender brilliantly and keeps his composure. That's a great goal.
A lopsided contest, 4-0. Charlton. Best. And he keeps going. Fuller. And in a perfect position to cut it out. Heung-min Son. David Ginola. Edwin van der Sar. Just 10 minutes remaining here. Emphasis on the clearance, a good one. Well, when all was said and done, Stuart, he wasn't a million miles away.
No, he wasn't, because he generates so much power from that sort of distance. His technique is brilliant.
Fuller. And there goes the final whistle. It ends in defeat for Real Madrid, much to the disappointment of their supporters.
You're absolutely right, Derek. While the result is poor, the display was even worse. They never got to grips with the opposition. They were second best in every facet of the game. They need to do a lot of improving before the next time out.
And good evening on what is a perfect night for football. The floodlights shining down on the players as we speak. I'm Derek Ray, and my commentary partner, as always, is Stuart Robson. And with kick-off just moments away, we really should be in for a magnificent occasion. It's Barcelona facing Real Madrid.
Well, this should be interesting today. I like the makeup of both teams. They really do have a good balance of attacking and defensive qualities. But the team that has the greater desire will probably come out on top.
And support available. Really important piece of last-ditch defending. Well, that's a foul, and it sets up a free kick in a dangerous position. And never in any doubt from the keeper. Clean challenge. Well, Barca have the ball once more. Çalhanoğlu. He's going forward well here. Well, didn't go to plan in the end. David Ginola. Frank Rijkaard now. It's with Hamšík. Marek Hamšík. Just knocking it around, looking to carve out a chance. Still could be dangerous. Oh, that is a majestic goal! Volleyed home with precision and style. Superbly done.
Well, here it is again, and what a perfect cross into the box this is. Just inviting someone to attack it, and then what a finish. That's been hit with such power and pace. The keeper has no time to react. It's a brilliant strike.
And back underway. 1-0 it is. Carlos Alberto. Teammates available. Oh, that's not a good clearance. Not too fussy in clearing his lines. The first half here comes to an end. The ball moving again. Real have the lead, but they won't be taking anything for granted. Martin Ødegaard. Raúl. Iniesta. And losing out, Iniesta. Petit. Son. Carlos Alberto. Rafael Marquez. On to Iniesta. Real Madrid regaining possession. And Real's creative tendencies coming to the fore. Danger averted. Just 20 minutes remaining now. Anthony. Superb defensive judgment to end the attack. Frank Rijkaard. Carlos Alberto has it. Well, this game is almost over. Not quite yet. Real Madrid still with a bit of work to do. Stuart, what have you made of what you've seen from them?
Well, they need to hold on here. Not long left now, but you have to say they've defended really well up to this.
It has to be! And a goal! There he is! And the double! They just can't subdue him!
Well, you have to admire this bit of play. Just look how he runs with the ball. He always looked in control, didn't he? That's a brilliant goal.
Well, radical change here from Real Madrid. 3 substitutes to come on at once. Frank Rijkaard. And that is the end of the game. It goes into the books as a win for Real Madrid. What did you think of their overall performance?
Well, Derek, it was a comfortable win in the end. Fully deserved their victory because they dominated every aspect of the game. It was a really good result for them here today.
Well, nights like these are just what you hope for as a spectator. A warm welcome. I'm your match commentator, Derek Ray, at the microphone. And sitting alongside me is the former Arsenal, West Ham and Coventry midfield player, Stuart Robson. And without doubt, a match with the potential to bring genuine excitement. It's Chelsea, and they take on Real Madrid.
Well, we've got everything needed for a good game here. 2 motivated teams, a vibrant atmosphere and some very good players. Let's hope we're not disappointed.
And possession lost due to Rijkaard. Martin Ødegaard. David Ginola. That's useful play. A wonderful intervention. And cleared away. Anthony. It's with Ødegaard. Anthony. Save, but still a chance. Well, it looked so threatening, but the danger averted. Can he put them in front? Element of risk there, but he's won the ball. Eusebio, and he's in. Great moment. Vieira. Now with Thuram. Gareth Bale. Patrick Vieira. On to Bale. And it's with Eusebio. Cristiano Ronaldo. And just blotting out the danger. A chance then for the respective managers to address their charges. It is half-time here. So they get the ball rolling in the second half. Even Steven here. So little to choose between the sides. Bale. Well, that takes the wind out of their sails. Great defending. Rijkaard. Ginola. Hamšík. Frank Rijkaard now. Well, great read there to intercept. Cristiano Ronaldo. Attacking possibilities for Chelsea. Chelsea's corner as they try to take the lead here. And he clears the danger. Can he get them in front? Well, fantastic reflex action. Not away completely. And a confident clearance. Gareth Bale. Ronaldo. That will be such a boost for them.
Well, I have to say, this is a really good goal. Just look how well balanced he is. He knows he's going to be under pressure, but he shows great composure to hit the target.
Well, the action underway. Can Real find a response now? Heung-min Son. On to Hamšík. Well, it looked as though it had a chance of going in.
Well, he should make the keeper work there, but you sense a goal is coming.
Rijkaard. Petit. Heung-min Son. Hamšík. Ginola. Can he finish this? And a goal! The keeper couldn't stop it. Real Madrid on terms.
Well, as you can see, this is a wonderful strike. He makes the perfect connection, and he has so much pace on it. It's a great goal.
And with play stopped, they will make the change now. So back underway. One goal apiece here. Patrick Vieira. Here's Valverde. And Chelsea still knocking on the door in the closing minutes. And a goal! At this stage of the game, it might be decisive. And just look at their supporters.
Well, as you can see, this catches everybody by surprise. Look where he is when he strikes it. That's a great goal.
Well, a dramatic moment near the end, and that might well be the decider. Hamšík. And the referee brings this match to a close. Not the result Real Madrid were looking for. I wonder what you made of this.
Well, I thought it was a really intense game. Lots of quality, lots of good individual displays. In the end, though, they won't be happy with the defeat, nor the manner of it, conceding so late on.
It's a glorious night for football. Perfect playing conditions. And everyone here on tenterhooks, you'd have to say with good reason. It's Real Madrid facing Borussia Dortmund.
Thanks, Derek. Well, this should be a decent game to...
And the ball moving again. What sort of response will we see from them? Now. Heung-min Son.